Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. My name's William, aka Will, and this is Big Will 420, and I am back this week for the weekly wisdom reading of April 27th through May 2nd, 2015. And once again, I'm dedicating this reading to my beautiful grandmother, Miss Dorothy Gray Woodard, who passed away. It's almost been about a week now. Yeah, that's her picture there. And so all these messages that we have will come from the light and love of guidance of our spirit guides and our angels. And so, I just really wanted some extra guidance or extra oomph this week. And I kind of set it up this way, guys, so it looks nice and pretty. That's a chime. Beautiful chime. A little bit of rosemary. Got a clock, pocket watch my parents gave me with my incense. And, as always, the deck that we're using, guys, is the Anna K Tarot deck. I do apologize. I was trying to get another Oracle deck this week, and things fell apart, and it didn't work, so I'm still working on it. So give me another week, guys. I'm going to get the Oracle part back. But this Anna K Tarot deck is sponsored by London Jador. I love her channel, and thank you, by the way, London, for giving me a shout-out on your video. I do appreciate it. She's on a hiatus right now, guys, but still go check out some of her videos. She's got a lot of cool stuff coming up for you. And so, yeah, it's a really wonderful deck. I love the Anna K Tarot deck. The depictions on it are gorgeous. So, all right. And so we also have here, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we have the weekend cards right here. And then on the top is going to be our indicator or overall energy or theme for the week, okay? So let's just go ahead and jump right into it, guys. And I wanted to say thank you very much for subscribing and seeing the videos and being here with me. I do appreciate it sincerely. I do this, like I said, for the love of my friends and family, as well as myself. All right, so Spirit, what messages do we have for Monday, April 27th? We start off with the Magician. All right, it's a good sign. So the Magician, for Monday's energies, this is the first card, the Major Arcana. And the Magician flat out represents the strengthening of your will and of your environment. You are using the tools. You have everything you need. So in this case, we have the Cup, which is emotions, the Wands, creativity, the Swords for mental thinking, and the Pentacle there for the practical things like money and job. And this wizard here, he's summoning, or I call it, he's creating his own universe, or the galaxy here. So basically, it seems like on Monday, we're kind of going off to a fresh start, and we're creating a new universe, or our own personal universe, where we already have everything we need around us to make it happen. So I would think that we're going to tap into like a new phase or a new cycle of ourselves or of our world. And we're going to be starting over in a way that we're going to start creating and manifesting the things that we really want to happen. And that kind of makes sense since we're really into the energy of Taurus right now as well. But also, there's been a lot of crazy things going on the past couple of weeks, let alone month. So I feel like this is our chance to really wipe the slate clean and go forward. So that's what we're doing on Monday, guys. Alright, moving right along to Tuesday. Tuesday, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so swords represent air, of course, and they are mental thinking, and there's snow here in the background. And the queen here is wearing blue and red and white, and she's got her sword upright in the air. The Queen of Swords can represent really being on guard about something, or really standing your guard, I think, as far as mental thinking. You're standing up for what you truly believe in. I would say from the snow here, this is really you kind of, I don't want to say being cold, but really knowing, not opening your heart or yourself on a mental level to a situation that you're right about, or that, you might be feeling a little isolated too. The Queen of Swords, she's kind of ready for battle, or she's looking intently at us, by the way. So she's kind of really thinking about her next move, or thinking intently about what's going on in the background with her as far as her mental stabilities. I get a sense, honestly, this is representing you're on guard and you're ready to go, or you're closing off the things and places and people that don't serve you anymore, and you're really trying to just move forward, and you're really on guard. That's what I get with this for the Queen of Swords. So I'm not really sure. If you guys get something else, please let me know in the comments below. That's for Tuesday. For Wednesday's energies, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not doing reverse cards this week. I'm doing them all upright. Unless I feel drawn to go back on that. But we have the Wheel of Fortune for Wednesday. And the Wheel of Fortune is I believe the 10th card, the Major Arcana, or Major Secret. And so here you see these people. One guy, in the background, first off, there's this invisible deity, if you will, spinning the wheel, cranking the wheel. So it's like the sun's up here, and you see the shadow or dark path here in the middle ground. So I would say this is like kind of like the gods or deities or whatever you believe in, spinning the wheel of fate. And so this guy's here on the ground. He fell off the wheel. This person's climbing their way back up, and then these two people are at the top. So what I would say is this, to me, based on the Magician and the Queen of Swords, is that we're really going to be moving forward. So we've been at a low point, and now we're going to finally they're going to crank the wheel. We're going to get assistance, divine guidance, to have that Wheel of Fortune crank up. And we're going to be moving up or moving forward on the wheel. I really sense a forward movement with this card. And it really represents, like I said, it can represent moving forward in a cycle. It can represent finances, or maybe like a job promotion. Just really going to be able to go forward with forward motion. That's what I sense from that. Because I feel like maybe a lot of us have been at the lowest point or going in the lower zone, and now we're finally going to get ourselves back up to the top so we can celebrate like these two are doing here, okay? That's for Wednesday. Now for Thursday, and this kind of confirms what I just said, Thursday we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups represent emotions. And you see here these three ladies here. They've got their cups and they're kind of celebrating. Here there's a cornucopia of cheese and squash. And in the background it's bright and sunny with birds. And so these girls are celebrating. And the Three of Cups traditionally represents being invited to some kind of event or party or gathering with friends. So it's kind of like really a good sign that you're going to be invited to some kind of celebration soon or event, or you're going to be hanging out with friends. So something on Thursday is going to be leading you towards a celebration of some sort or some kind of achievement. Something good, really good as far as your friends and yourself and family or something like that is going to be happening for you on Thursday, okay, based on the Three of Cups there. And again, looking back from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday so far, again, we're manifesting what we need so far, what we need to have happen. We're standing on guard here with our sword upright, and we're going forward. Forward. Okay, now we're going to talk about the weekend energies here. So for the weekend, so starting off with Friday, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Or excuse me, Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles here. Then we have the Emperor upright. Okay, that's a good sign. And then we have the Seven of Rods, or Seven of Wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. And I'm sorry about the glare, guys, about this. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, it's a really good card. First off, again, with the forward motion here, there's a sunny background here, and there's this beautiful woman in purple. And purple, the color purple represents spirituality. She's got the ninth pentacle in her hand. There's some in the water there. The rest of the pentacles are in the water around there, and there's some on the wheel, on the well itself. The Nine of Pentacles, to me, represents tapping into your own magical potential or spiritual potential or practical potential. It's what naturally you're good at, finding the things that you're naturally good at and making them work for you. It's also a good sign for me that you're tapping into the abundance card or wealth card. So I think by Friday, come the start of the weekend, we're going to be really feeling accomplished and on top of our game as far as who we are, where we're going, and the things that we are ready to manifest or to have happen. We'll be more confident within ourselves. And I kind of get that because she's really poised here against this well here, and she's looking like she's ready to go or confident what she's done thus far. And then that falls with Saturday and Sunday's energies, or the rest of the weekend, with the Emperor. And this is the fourth card in the Major Arcana. And here the Emperor is basically associated with Aries, and he's got his sword pointed down right. I think it's a pomegranate in his hand, if I'm not mistaken, or a golden apple even. And so he looks here, he sits here on his throne. There's a checkerboard floor there, and he sits here on this throne content and very focused. And so to me, the Emperor always represents stability, as far as anything that you might be doing or trying to make happen. And he seems like he's aware of what moves he's going to take to get there based on the checkerboard. And so this really is a good sign that we're feeling confident, and we're also feeling, strong and mentally apt for what moves we need to make going into the next week or whatever, or going into the things that we're trying to make happen. Then we have the Seven of Rods. Now, the Seven of Rods, I believe, is like the Seven of Wands, and that represents, even though there's some kind of opposition or conflicts going on, that we are fighting back and will be victorious in that battle. So I sense that this would be the based on the clouds here, this is the person or factors or situations that's posing against us, and this man here is us, and we're fighting hard against this person for what we believe in. And so that kind of goes with me back with Tuesday with the Queen of Swords. So I would say, based on the weekend, we're really going to be going into the next week fighting hard and standing up strong for the things that we've worked for already and that we want to make happen. We're going to really be fighting hard, but yet have full confidence and success in moving forward and be aware of our next moves. And so I'm going to take a look at all these cards here before I get into the overall theme. And that's basically what I get from this. Like I said, Monday, new slate, manifesting, having everything around us that we need to make happen. Tuesday, being on guard, ready to go. Wednesday, moving forward. Thursday, celebrating accomplishments. Friday, feeling more confident into the weekend, stable, and fighting hard and strong for what we want. And so going into the next week, the overall theme or energy we have is the Nine of Swords in reverse. And I told you I would do reverse cards only if I felt compelled to, and because this one was the theme, I do feel compelled to. If the Nine of Swords were upright, it represents, you see here the moon and nighttime, and these swords are our problems, our mental problems that bother us, that plague us. And this lady is sitting up here in bed crying. She's frustrated. She's letting these things bother her. And so it really represents like lack of sleep and just being plagued late night with problems and things occurring. But since it's in reverse, the swords are pointed upright, just like the Queen of Swords card from Tuesday. And so this is representing that we are not going to be plagued by anxiety overall for this week and into going into next week. We're going to be having more clarity at nighttime or in general as far as our mind goes, because we know we've done the best we can with everything that's gone on or that's occurring, and we are moving forward. I really sense that this is telling us that if you've had any recent anxieties, I know I have, that have kept you up late at night, that won't be the case this next week. You'll be able to really rest and relax and know that you are in charge and not let these mental issues plague your mind so much and clog up your mind so much. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw one more card from the top of the deck and from the bottom of the deck for this reading, because I really want to see if there's any extra messages that I might have missed. I don't really do that, but, I figured it'd be kind of interesting. So I got the Two of Rods from the top of the deck, and I got from the bottom of the deck the Eight of Swords. Okay, so real quickly talking about the Two of Rods. Two of Rods is the Two of Wands, basically, and it represents making a decision, having decisions to make. You could stay or you could go. You can go up, down, left, or right. And this guy here, there's a road ahead of him, and he's stuck there with those two rods, sitting there contemplating or figuring out which way he should go. And that's what the sign indicates there, with the green in the background. And then with the Eight of Swords here, the Eight of Swords represents this lady here. It's, again, mental thinking, but this lady here, she's looking at herself in the mirror, and she feels like she's trapped or bound by a situation. But if you see here, there's a gap between where she's at. And the Eight of Swords, I'm more drawn to this side of the mirror than the other side. And so this is representing that you might feel like you're bound or trapped by a situation, but you're really not. It's more or less yourself. It's getting yourself you're getting in your own way, if that makes sense. But based on these two cards, I would have to say more or less that, there's a lot of decisions you're going to have to make. So you might have to take a moment to really just figure out what you want. But remember that you're not trapped by anything, and that you are able to get yourself out of that situation or out of whatever's plaguing you, and know that you are in control. So if you felt bound by a situation or felt stuck or trapped or unsure, remember the overall theme that we had this week was the Nine of Swords in reverse. So remember that you're not being played by that. We're moving forward and fighting hard. So yeah, that's all I have, guys, for this week. Based on everything, it really seems like we're just kind of starting over and having to move forward, but we're going to have a lot of victories, if you will, in terms of our finances and practicality and things we want to manifest. But we got to remember, we have to make decisions and fight hard for those decisions, stand up for those decisions, and know that we're not trapped anymore by whatever we felt bound with in the past. All right? So, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. And, yeah, I appreciate all you guys do for me. I really, really do. I love doing these videos. And I will see you guys soon with another weekly video and maybe a possible daily reading. We'll see. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.